Okay, so guys, today we will study about the we studied yesterday the magnetic dipole moment. Yes, so today we will see the potential energy. So when the dipole is in a magnetic field. Okay, so what is a dipole? I told you yesterday that when you take a magnet has two poles. One is north pole, one is south pole. Yes. So magnetic moment is nothing but a vector, and that vector is nothing but the pole strength into the length. That means the some books say as 2L, so you can write as 2 ml. Some write as L. I write whatever. Why 2L? If you take the distance as 2L, then it is 2 ml. If you take distance as L, then it is ml. Whatever. Where m is the pole strength, L is the length of the magnet. Clear? So this was the dipole moment. So dipole moment plays a very important role, okay, because it's a vector, and that will determine what amount of energy it stores when a dipole is aligned to a magnetic field. So we will study that if a dipole, this is an external magnetic field, okay, I have a dipole. So the dipole makes an angle theta with respect to the magnet. Always remember, this is the north pole, this is the south pole. Dipole will be in this direction. In this direction, north to south, north to south. Clear? North to south. So if you see the vector, the magnetic field is this side, the dipole moment is this side. This is the M and this is the B. So what is the angle between the M and B? It is theta. Clear? Yes or no? So
Yes,
we already found out yesterday that if a dipole is kept in a magnetic field, so what will be the torque? That means this will get rotated. It will try to get aligned to the magnetic field. So what is the dipole? What is the torque applied? It's called torque external. That means this magnetic field will apply a torque on this magnet, which finally it will get aligned like this. The magnet will become like this. So if you have here, then the torque is maximum. Yesterday we already learned. Why? Because if you have here, then angle between the magnet and the magnetic field is 90. So sine 90 is maximum. Yes or no? So maximum torque applies when the magnet is in vertical position. Yes or no? So the torque external will be how? MB sine theta. Yes? Agree with me? Both of you.
yes, sir.
Now we will find what is the potential energy or what is the work done. So currently we are talking about force, but what is the work done in getting the magnet from this position to this position? We have to find out. Clear? Is it clear? Yes or no? So when
Yes.
we said, again we'll draw the diagram. Sorry. So what is W? If you remember, W was F dot S in linear domain, but we are talking about the rotational domain. So W will be what? dW will be what? Tau external into d theta. Why? Because what is the distance? Here we are talking about not the distance, rather the rotation. So if, let's say, the dipole is rotated a little, that is d theta, then dW will be tau external into d theta. That will be total force into the some amount of displacement, so a little rotation. Yes or no? Agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Force torque applied on the dipole in rotating a little bit, slowly, but the dipole is here, it is rotated a bit, little. So d theta. Okay, so dW is tau external into d theta. So what is tau external? Tau external is what? MB sin theta? Yes or no? Yes or no? Earlier class. So if we integrate,
Yes, sir.
if I integrate, this will become W, tau external will come out. No, tau external will not come out. MB will come out. M and B is constant. So what will remain? Sin theta d theta. And when we are saying that we are integrating, we are saying that initially it is in theta 1 position, finally it is in theta 2 position. So we are integrating from theta 1 to theta 2. So what is the integration of sin theta? That is minus cos theta. Yes or no? So theta 1 to theta 2.
Yes, sir.
So MB minus cos theta 2 plus cos theta 1. So final answer is, work done is nothing but MB cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Dhruv understood? So this is the total work.
Yes.
Total work getting the dipole aligned in the magnetic field. So here we will understand different cases. Okay. So first case. So what is the formula? W equal to MB cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Okay. So let us say theta 2, theta 1 is 90. Theta 1 is 90. Theta 2 is 0. So if theta 1 is 90, theta 2 is 0, what will be W? Your W will be MB cos 0, cos 90 is what? 0? 0 minus cos 0 is theta 2 is 0. So it is 1. So what is the answer? Minus MB. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, W. Again, theta 1 is 90. Theta 2 is 90. Both is 90. Then what will happen? Both will be 0. W will be MB.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next.
Yes.
Minus MB. One is plus MB. Next is theta. Theta 1 is 0. Theta 1 is 90. But theta 2 is minus 180. Matlab anti-clockwise. Field is this direction, but the dipole is this direction. So what is the angle between dipole and field? 180 degree. Yes or no? Theta 1 is 90. Theta 2 is 180. So your answer will be MB into cos 90 minus cos 180. Cos 90 is what? 0? Yes or no? Cos 90 is 0.
Yes, sir.
So what is cos 180? Cos 180 is minus 1. So MB into minus 1, that is plus MB. Understood? So this minus MB is called stable equilibrium. This plus MB is called unstable equilibrium. Who joined?
Rishabh sir.
ऋषभ किधर था यार तू? Huh? I called you, your mom.
Hello.
Nobody is responding. Huh? Where were you?
सर आज एग्जाम था ना मेरा.
कौन सा एग्जाम था? Which exam? कॉलेज एग्जाम क्या?
एग्जाम था, मैथ्स का पेपर था.
ओके, बोलना था ना मेरे को, फिर लेट में चालू करते. सो क्लियर? ऋषभ वीडियो देख लेना.
यस सर.
इज इट क्लियर?
यस सर.
एनी डाउट्स?
No, sir.
So 3 things will be asked. One is minimum. That means why minimum? Energy जब कम होता है ना, then you get stable equilibrium. Minimum energy minus MB. देखो हमको क्या मिला? हमको 3 कंडीशन मिले. थीटा इक्वल टू थीटा 190 है सबके लिए, फॉरगेट थीटा 2 एक का 0, थीटा 2 एक का 180, थीटा 2 एक का 90। क्लियर? तो थीटा जब 0 है तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, WS माइनस MB। Yes or no? When theta 2 is 180, WS plus MB. When theta 2 is 90, W is 0. तो मुझे बताओ which is the lowest energy? Lowest energy here minimum energy. Here it is maximum energy. Yes or no? So this is called stable equilibrium. This is unstable equilibrium. This is normal. This is nothing. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Potential energy. That means if the dipole is in this condition, then no energy is there. इसका कुछ भी energy नहीं है. No work done. No change of energy. Only when the dipole is in this way, मतलब it is in field. Field is in direction. Dipole also same direction. Okay, ये condition के लिए. In this condition, field is this direction, but dipole is in opposite direction. That's why the angle between dipole and magnetic field is 180 degree. But इधर क्या? Both are same, parallel. Here it is 0. Understood? But here field is this direction. Magnetic dipole is in this direction. What is the angle? 90.
90 degree.
Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes.
So this is called the potential energy of a magnetic dipole. So you can write one point. The potential energy of the dipole, potential energy of dipole is defined as, potential energy of a dipole is defined as work done in rotating the dipole from perpendicular direction to any given direction. Perpendicular direction to any given direction. Means ideally the dipole is in this orientation. ये B है, ये dipole है. First you are rotating the dipole and you are keeping it like this. This is the first condition. Second condition, you are keeping it opposite side. Third condition, you're keeping it as it is. इधर क्या है? Theta 1 is always 90. क्यों? Because initial direction is like this. But theta 2 is 180. Here theta 2 is 0. Here theta 2 is 90. That means you are not making any change. We are not making any change. Obviously, no work done. You are not doing any work. You are not rotated the dipole. You have just kept as it is. So both theta 1 and both theta 2 is 90. So both are 90. So cos 90 is 0. So work done is 0. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
What is the formula? W equal to MB cos theta 1 minus cos
Minus theta 2.
वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ऋषभ छोटा सा इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, देख लेना, सीख जाएगा. अगर डाउट है तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में पूछ लेना. ठीक है? क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Anybody? So next we'll talk about there are two parallel current. There are two wires. Two wires are having current. Both are having current. This is first condition. First condition is both are having current going in the same direction. And one more condition, current will be going in opposite direction. Understood? These are infinite wires. When the length is infinite, we have to find out what is the force, whether what will happen. Are they going to pull? Obviously, you know very well that when current goes, what will happen? It will create a magnetic field. Yes or no? If you have to apply right hand screw rule. So when you apply, this side will be cross. Yes or no? This side, forgot, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So this side will be, current will be going inside. So you'll get cross. This side will be dot. So this, due to this current, due to this wire, the magnetic field, this side will be what? Cross. And due to this wire, it will have a current magnetic field dot. Understood? Understood? Due to this wire, the
Yes.
magnetic field on this wire is dot. That means magnetic field is coming outside. But due to this wire, the magnetic field will be cross. Agree with me, all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Rishabh, agree with me? So,
Yes, sir.
we will calculate which direction the force is. We will apply the Fleming's left hand rule. So, what does left hand rule says? Father, mother, current. Means this is thumb. Thumb says the force. This one says the magnetic field. This one says the current. So keep the current upward direction, the middle finger, this direction. Yes, magnetic field is going inside. Going inside. So the thumb will be this direction. That means the force applied is this way. Now it will be opposite. Now put your finger, middle finger in upward direction, and your forefinger is outside. Outside, it is coming towards you. You will see the thumb will be this direction. So this is 1 and this is 2. So force applied on 1 is 1, 2. Force applied on 2 is 2, 1. That means the force, because of the magnetic field, the force applicable on the 1 is 1, 2. And on 2, it is 2, 1. If you see, both the forces are in opposite direction. That means they are pulling each other. They are attracting each other. So what will be? It is attraction. Clear? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you understood how attraction came? The magnetic field is going inside. Why? Because current is going here. And if you apply right hand screw rule, this side will get cross. So this side got cross. Because of the current here, you got dot here. Magnetic field is cross here. Current is upward. Force is this direction. Magnetic field is towards you, coming outside the plane. Current is upward. Force is this direction. Hence, we got as attraction. That means if you have two current carrying wire in the same direction, the current carrying wire will get pulled towards each other. They will touch each other. Did you understand? Did you understand? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we will take the opposite case. Current is in opposite direction. One is going up, one is going down. Now tell me, because of this current, magnetic field will be what? Cross? Yes or no? Because of this one. Cross? Yes. And because of this one also, we'll get cross. That means complete magnetic field here is cross. Why? Put your right hand screw rule. Put your thumb this side, and this thing will be this side. You will see your finger will be hitting on the plane. Understood or not? Put your finger this side, right hand side,
Yes, sir.
right thumb. So you will get cross. So if you get cross, what will happen? Current is downward direction. Apply Fleming's left hand rule. Current is in downward direction. Yes or no? And what about the field? Field is in inward. So force will be outward. Here, current is in upward direction. Field is in inward direction. Yes or no? Force will be outward. So what is this? It is attraction or repulsion. Repulsion. Did you understand, guys?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
understand how it happened? How it is attraction,
sir.
repulsion? Same Fleming's left hand rule. Apply. If you apply here, current is downward direction. Put your middle finger downward. Understood? Current is inside. Sorry, magnetic field is inside. Current is downward. Put your left hand side. You will see forces. Thumb will point towards your right side. Here opposite. Here just ulta. What, like this? Put your palm upward. Okay, finger upward. Middle finger upward. Current. Forefinger will point towards inside, and force will be outward. Are you getting or not? Tell me, guys. If you're getting, tell me yes, I'm getting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So did you understand how it happened? So we found out the force that whenever two current carrying wires are having same current current is in same direction, you will get attractive force between the two wires. The two wires will get connected with each other. And if the two wires are having opposite direction, then they will get repulsive. So now we will find out what is the value of the force. What is the value of the force? Okay. So we understood the theory part. Now we will go to the calculation. That's the expression. So let me rub this. Just I will put here this thing. Note. Attraction. Repulsion. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, so this is one wire, this is two wire, this is one wire, this is two wire. Okay. So now, because now this is one wire, but magnetic field here is because of what? 2. Why? Because current is 2, but it is creating a magnetic field B2 here. Similar, this will be B1. Here it will be B2, here will be B1. Understood or not? Understood or not? Because magnetic field
Yes, sir.
on 1 is because of 2. Magnetic field on 2 is because of 1. Understood or not? Understood or not? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
The force on 1 is because of 2. Force on 2 is because of 1. Yes? Agree with me? So if I say, what is the magnetic field on 1, or what is this B1 value? We already did a formula. Biot-Savart's law we studied. Mu naught by mu naught. Current is what? What is the current flowing? What is the current flowing? B1, no? B1 is here. So this magnetic field is because of the current I1. Here it is I1 flowing. No. Here it will be I2. Here it is I1. Here it is I2. So the magnetic field B1 is because of the current I1. Yes or no? Understood or not?
Yes.
And the distance between the two wires are D. Is the D. So the formula is mu naught I1 2 pi D. Similarly, your B2 is what? Mu naught I2 2 pi D. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Agree
Yes.
with me? Already we studied this formula last chapter, last class. Yes or no? Not last to last class. We did one derivation, no, Biot-Savart's law. Point here, we found out. Yes or no? Theta 1, theta 2. Look at that. That is generic
Yes.
formula. If you don't understand, let me know. So now, if I say, what is this force? What is the magnetic force? We studied, no? IBL. Yes or no? IBL. Yes or no, guys? Come on, tell me. Huh? So F12, your F12 will become what? B1 into I1 or I2? I1 into L1, length of the wire. Because we are talking about the infinite length, so we'll write a DL. Why? Because we can't find the actual length. So we'll take a small length, DL. Agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, not, it's not 1, this is 2, because force on this is because of 2. So similarly, force on 2-1 will be what? V1 into I2 into DL. Agree with me? Rishabh, agree with you? Do you agree with me? The force on 1-2, on 1 is because of what? Is because of, so remember like this, 1-2, 2-1, 2-1, 1-2. Force on the wire is because of the magnetic field B1, B2. Understood? Understood? So F12 is B2. So what will be B2? B2 is mu naught I2 divided by 2 pi d, and here you have I1, here you have DL. Similarly, here you will get what? Mu naught I1 by 2 pi d into I2 into DL. Yes or no? Huh? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes, sir.
So what do you see? Are they not equal? Mu naught I2 I1 DL by 2 pi d. Mu naught I1 I2 DL by 2 pi d. Yes or no?
Yes.
Or no? Huh? So can I say, if I divide it by DL, so this also divide by DL. So I will get what expression? I will get dF12 by DL equal to mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi d. Your dF21 divided by DL equal to what? Mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. Because DL, you divided by DL, so this also divided by DL. DL got this. DL got cancelled. Yes or no? Understood? That means your dF12 by DL equal to dF21 by DL is equal to mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi d. That means the magnetic force per unit length is actually what? Are same. But only thing is that when you have two wires having the same current, they are actually attracting each other, and when they are in different current direction of currents are opposite, then it will be repulsive. That means the direction is different, but only thing is that the value or the magnitude is same. Did you understand, guys?
Yes, sir.
Rishabh, clear? Rishabh, clear? Rishabh, what happened?
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me. Clear. So log in. We will log in again.
Okay.